Start by noticing the breath as it's moving through your body. Inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils. With each successive breath getting a little slower and a little deeper. And we'll open this session with the sound of 3 consecutive ohms. Feel your whole body begin to soften and relax. Breathe in fully and exhale with a deep sigh. Again, inhale, exhale, and let go even more. Feel a sense of comfort, safety, and peace begin to wash over you. And allow yourself to accept this intention without effort or strain. I release self-defeating thought patterns at their root. I release self-defeating thought patterns at their root. I release self-defeating thought patterns at their root. Maintaining this inner stillness, allow your arms to float up off the floor and the palms to come together. Begin rubbing the palms together in a vigorous motion. Feel the heat building in the palms. Keep rubbing. Feel the heat. Now bring both hands to your face and allow the fingertips to rest gently on your closed eyes, with the entire surface of your hands, palms, and fingers resting on the face. Feel the transfer of heat and healing energy from the palms into the muscles and flesh of the face. And allow the face to completely relax under the touch of the hands. Now start by massaging the face, the fingers first working their way to the forehead and exploring the hairline. Moving out to the temples, circling the fingers at the temples. Feel all the sensations involved in this action in hands and face. Finding the bridge of the nose now, up between the eyes, and moving downward around the mouth. Moving out to the joint of the jaw, finding any tight places and working them free with the fingers. Moving to the ears, massaging the front of the ears, behind the ears, maybe even a gentle pull on the earlobes, feeling tensions and holding melt away. Tracing the jawline towards the chin. And squeeze the back of the neck, maybe even the shoulders. Now once again, place the entire surface of the palms on the face, fingertips on the eyelids, and allow all expression to be wiped from the face. Sense the energy from your hands penetrating deeply into the muscles of the face. Take a deep breath in and let go. Take another deep breath in and let go even more. Notice how your whole body responds, and release your arms down by your sides. Feel the effect washing over you, calming the body, quieting the mind. Observe the impact of the practice in the form of sensations in your body. Feel yourself beginning to drop from the thinking center to the feeling center. And begin to sense your own bodily presence. Feel every cell pulsing, vibrating with radiant energy. Relax with the sensations as they rise and fall. Remain the neutral observer. Release any struggle, any effort to make anything happen. Enter into a state of complete non-doing. Experience the body as particles of energy suspended in space. As we enter this next phase of Yoga Nidra, remain as motionless as possible. If you need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as possible. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Simply allow your body to respond to what I say directly and non-mentally. Allow all thought, all effort to dissolve into the vast spaciousness of being. Enter into a state of complete non-doing. From this very relaxed state, follow my guidance as we begin So Hum breath. As you inhale, feel the breath moving up the front of the spine, from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. As you exhale, allow attention to move down the back of the spine, from the crown back to the base of the spine. Stay focused and feel the energy move in this circular pattern up the front, down the back. Up the front, down the back. Now we will integrate this circular breath with the non-vocal sound of So Hum. With each inhalation, feel the sound So as the breath flows up the front of the spine. And with each exhalation, feel the sound of hum flowing with the breath down the back of the spine. Fully devote your attention to the circular movement of breath and sound along the spine. Soak in the sound and essence of So Hum. I am that. I am that. Merge completely into the breath. Become it. Now breathe normally, dropping the practice and the mantra. And sense a heavy blanket of silence enveloping you. Let go into it. Rest in the knowing of oneness. I am that. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Release any effort to make anything happen. Settle into the silent spaciousness of being. And allow yourself to respond directly and non-mentally as we move awareness through different parts of the body. Allow your attention to move without effort or strain, optimizing the flow and release of energy blockages. Brow, center, or third eye. Pit of the throat. Right shoulder. Right elbow. Right wrist. Right thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And little finger. Right wrist. Elbow. Shoulder. Pit of the throat. Left shoulder. Left elbow. Left wrist. Left thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And little finger. Wrist. Elbow. Shoulder. Pit of the throat. Middle of the chest. Right side of the chest. Middle of the chest. Left side of the chest. Middle of the chest. Solar plexus. Lower abdomen. Middle of the pubic bone. Right hip. Knee. Ankle. big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, ankle, knee, hip, middle of the pubic bone, left hip, knee, ankle, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, ankle, knee, hip, middle of the pubic bone, lower abdomen, solar plexus, middle of the chest, pit of the throat. And now bring your attention to the third eye and disappear into vast, silent spaciousness. Thoughts and images rising and dissolving, forming and dissipating within the sky-like field of awareness. Released energies balancing, integrating, restoring, It is dark. Imagine that you are walking through a forest. You are carrying a backpack. In it are your most treasured items. In the far distance, you see a bonfire burning. As you approach the bonfire, you see that no one is around. You know that this bonfire has been made for you, so you feel safe to take off your backpack, sit down, and rest. Slowly you unpack your backpack. One by one, you arrange your most treasured belongings neatly alongside the bonfire. Look at your belongings. Notice what is most important to you. Just behind you, you notice that the flickering light from the bonfire is illuminating a well. You walk over. The well is dark and deep. A cylindrical tunnel into the depths of the earth. There is a bucket on a chain. You lower it into the well, and it disappears into the darkness of the well. You can feel the bucket on the chain in the depths, but you cannot see it. Now pull the bucket up and notice what it feels like as it begins to come close to the surface. As the bucket comes to the surface, you tilt it towards the light so that you are able to see what is inside. Become aware of spontaneous thoughts and feelings arising without needing to do anything about them. As you look at what has surfaced, bring it back with you towards the heat of the bonfire. You have a choice. If what has surfaced is helpful, is a helpful, treasured part of you, you may choose to keep it and place it alongside your other most treasured items. If it is, however, not helpful, you have the choice to throw it into the bonfire and watch it dissolve and disappear. If you choose to burn your item, throw it into the fire and watch it curl up into the flames and disappear, and you are now unburdened, free and clear of that thing. If you choose to keep your item, place it alongside your other items. Allow this part of you to take its rightful place. Notice how you feel more whole and more complete as you recognize, honor, and accept this part of you. With this resolved, you can allow yourself to deeply rest and integrate by the fire, recognizing that the choice you have made affects you on every level of your being. Feel it reshaping and changing your entire energetic structure to reflect this shift that you have made. As light begins to dawn and the fire burns low, it becomes time to move on. Reverently, you begin to place your most treasured items one by one into your backpack. Placing the backpack on your back, you once again continue on your journey, pausing for a moment to look back at the well and the smoldering fire that have helped you come to a resolution this night. Give yourself the permission to enter into the deepest level of relaxation right now. Let go. Nothing to do or achieve. Dissolve and disappear into stillness. Open and empty of all doing, all past, all future. Merge into this space and be empty. Thoughts rising and dissolving, coming and going without preference or pull toward any one thought. Energy of sensation gathering, forming, and dissipating. Thoughts rising and dissolving, coming and going without preference or pull toward any one. Rest back as the capacity that you are and allow all things to be. Now allow yourself to receive these words into every fiber of your being. I withdraw from habits that no longer serve me. I release my mother and I release my mother from blame. As I release the past, I am freed from its effects in the present. And I release self-defeating thought patterns at their root. Feel every cell of your body receiving these words. Know that releases, shifts, and changes that need to take place are happening independent of your doing. Now let your attention go to your mother, the situation and relationship that you have with her, and ask yourself if this relationship needs resolution still at this time. And if it does, let your attention go to the things that need to be resolved. And if it turns out that it's already resolved, then you're going to surround it with the light. In both cases, surround the image and the idea of this relationship that you have and have had with your mother with a neutral awareness, and allow yourself to open to this situation and see it in a new way. See it happy and healthy and healed. Know that healing can take many forms, many stages. Allow yourself to accept any image of this healed relationship that comes your way. Knowing that there is a wound that is passed from mother to child. It needs to be healed in every situation, each uniquely their own. No right, no wrong. Know that this relationship is healing with each moment of your light and neutral awareness. Now release that image as you bring your original intention to mind again. I release self-defeating thought patterns at their root. Trust that there is nothing for you to do to make that happen. Allow the release of these patterns to take root in their own time and in their own way, knowing that that seed has been planted. Recognize at this time that you have made a major shift in perspective. This shift will enable you to interact with yourself and with the world in a new way. The more often you connect with this new perspective, the more empowered you become to shape and create your own life. You are the creator of your experience of life. At this time, feel the presence of any guides, mentors, or teachers that you may feel connected to. Allow this presence to come in the felt sense, thought, word, or in any way. If there's any message that needs to be given to you, let it come to you now. Now slowly feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Notice the rising and falling of your breath. And no effort or control on your part. You begin to feel your physical body. Feel your body laying on the ground beneath you, and the air moving through your body yet again. And you begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Start to move around almost as if you're stretching first thing in the morning. And go ahead and bring your palms of your hands together again and rub them really fast and really until they get nice and warm. And once they're nice and warm, go ahead and place them once again on your face. Breathe into it and release. Allow the warmth to sink deep into your face. Release your arms, and as you're ready, roll over onto one side in preparation for sitting up. And take a moment here. Ask yourself if there's anything very specifically that you need to do to take this healing one step further, or if you've done enough for today. Accept whatever answer comes. And using the strength of your arms, and push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. And close out this session with the sound of one Om. Om.